If you were in one of your suits, would you be able to reproduce in a physical way? Or if, let's say, you wanted to have babies, it'd have to be like astral babies?
It would either have to be astral babies or something happening on a ship, because there's nothing like on the suit to allow for that. It's like not made for that, you know.
If you ever wanted to have, if you ever did want to have children in a physical form, would they be able to do that? Would you be able to jump in a physical body, not like a suit, but like a body and...
She's like, ew. I do not want physical babies. There are layers to this. So the human is laying down, right? They're like knocked out or whatever. They have like that weird injection that causes them to kind of just be out of it, you know? So they're not aware of what's going on. That causes their like energetic field to kind of come out of the body slightly. It's almost like as if they were sitting up out of it, you know? So it's half in and half out. From there, the alien would then, because they're such high energy, you know, they would have to come down to a more physical form, which is also would be done through types of like, it's all has to do with like elements and like the way that things react to each other. It's almost like magnets, you know, like how you have like magnets on the opposite side and how they can't touch. So they would need a specific element to be placed almost like it around them, like they're inside this thing with this these like rocky beams on all sides of them, which allows them to solidify a little bit more. Mm-hmm. And from then, the two like in between states, the alien and the human, would then do whatever, and then it's like it brings it back into the body.
And then that's how you get a baby?
Yeah.
Okay, so then you basically have sex with a human and then you have a baby? Or is it... Okay. I didn't even mention a human. You're the one that brought in the human.
You could also do it from like an artificial... Not artificial. What's it called? When they'll inject stuff right into the womb.
Oh.
They don't really have the desire to... Well, at least...
She doesn't.
She doesn't. Or like any of the people around her. There's, for whatever reason, like in her specific circle, there's really no desire to have any kind of sexual like intercourse with a man.
Uh-huh.
So it's all like impregnating a woman. They don't want anything from, you know what I'm saying? They don't want it.
They don't have anything to do with a man.
It's like the aliens can impregnate a human, but I don't think there's like when the idea of a human impregnating an alien, like, it's like, ew.
They're just like, ew.
That's just not, I don't know if that's not something they do, or at least her group is just, they stay away from it.
So if you're mostly like an energetic being, when you communicate, is it usually just like through telepathy? If you were just using your energy body?
Okay. Yeah. Basically, either through telepathy or she'll stick her finger in your thing. And it's like if you aren't able to reach her, she'll get her messages across through there. She's very big on communication, and she's very capable of making sure there is like a channel of communication, even if somebody doesn't have the abilities to like
to channel.
Yeah. So like, you know,
try to force her way into your crown.
It's almost like downloading software in a computer too, where it's like she'll just leave it in there and like poke around to like download her language in your head, you know, so the channel can start coming through if it's not there already.
Oh, and so if you're like in your physical bodies, like the one that's lighter and the one that's heavier, do you still communicate using telepathy, or is it more physical, like because of the
it would still be telepathy. For whatever reason, those allow her telepathy abilities to be a lot stronger. Because it's like instead of it just being like this pure light, you know, it's more like grounded. So it's a little heavier, so more capable.
I know you're not necessarily spirit, right? So spirit is more like all-knowing. So as an energetic being, are you similar to spirit? Would you call yourself all-knowing? Or
since she's an energetic being, she's able to connect with it a lot easier and a lot stronger. She definitely would say that she is all knowing, because she's able to download things that like we wouldn't be able to. There are certain things that we as humans can't understand or fathom. That's just too much for us to be able to grasp. And she's able to do that.
Oh, interesting.
So she's like more all knowing. Like, I'm more all knowing than you can ever be. So yeah.
And it's not really even in coming from ego. It's just she is just all knowing. That's just
Yeah.
like how she is.
Part of her nature. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. So are you basically like immortal then if you're an energetic being?
No, they die and are born just as we are. However, the process is a little bit different. So similar to humans, they have a specific purpose. They have a specific purpose. And I'm trying to talk, and she's like putting her finger like that on my tongue, and so I'm getting tongue twisted.
Why is she doing that?
I don't know. Can't talk.
Help her, Josie.
They have a specific purpose. Once their purpose is fulfilled, they just like shrivel, and then start like a new chapter somewhere else. Since she's in her like bodysuit right now, the outside of her eyeball, like the jelly part, it looks black. There's like something in there, So they get messages through there.
Oh.
And that's what she's like watching. She's getting a message from like her people.
Oh. Okay. Okay. So as she's talking to us and while she's in that suit, she's getting messages through her eye.
Yeah. She was like, we're kind of like, and then she just dozed off, and then I realized that she's like, there's a message happening.
Oh, how funny. Oh, that's cool. Oh, so she's like doing like two things at the same time right now.
Yeah. It's almost like, in That's So Raven, how she'd get like, it's like stop, and then like the thing would play, and then she'd be back, but she couldn't tell when she's going to get a vision or whatever. It's kind of like that.
Oh, okay, cool. God, that's awesome. So I know you can't talk about technology, but is there something you can vaguely discuss? Like just something vague. Something for us to... Like,
about their technology?
Yeah, just like throw us a bone here.
Ooh, that's interesting. A lot of the buildings that they have aren't really rooms. They're just like portals.
Okay.
So it could be like a flat wall.
Uh-huh.
But like it opens up into this like energetic room. You know what I'm saying?
And so when you say portal, like the portal is just... It could be for anything. Does it mean it'd be like a portal going to another place in your pods, or like a portal, like if you were like in the pod all the way to the right, you could just go into portal, you'd be all the way to the left kind of thing, or?
Yeah, it could be whatever. There are certain like it wouldn't really be like socially acceptable to just create your own portal that goes to somebody else's like house,
Uh-huh.
and you just like invite yourself in. That's not like you wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like. It's basically just, instead of, like, how we use doors, they just have, like...
Portals.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. And then could this portal go to a different planet, too?
They do have those, however, connected to a house, you wouldn't want that. It's like really complex for the house, and it'll kind of like take away from just everything else. It's almost like all the energy would be going just to that one thing, and it just wouldn't be worth it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
They have like at parks that they have, they kind of have like portals to different planets and stuff within their galaxy.
Oh, okay. So if they were going to go to like a park kind of thing, they'd have a portal, and that can go to a planet.
Yeah, so it's like if you're walking around the park and then there's all these like random like circle things, and then you can just pick whichever one you want.
So why did you designate yourself to be like my sister from another mister?
She's like, 'cause I get you, girl. I get you. She's like, do you really want me to like talk about it on here?
Yeah, I do. Go ahead.
because she, she loves JDL, their family, and since you're part of the family now, she wants to kind of embrace you, and she likes you. She's approved of you, and she likes you very much. So she wants to further your relationship. There's a lot that is to come with your kind of journey with them, their planet and their beings and stuff like that. So she really wants to be there to kind of hold your hand. So she feels like she could take care of you better, like when it comes to kind of exploring their planet and their beings and just everything about them. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you. And so are you like into like girly stuff too? Do you do like your hair and your makeup and have all that stuff? Is it
like I don't even need to do my makeup. It's already like flawless. It's
already flawless.
It's like already like since it's like her hair is so like soft and smooth because it's like since there's constant like energy going through it, it's like constantly being like volumized, so it's constantly all nice. And then they don't really do, because their energy, they don't really do makeup.
They don't need it. Do you have anything like that? If it's like hairspray or something like
she like her that like heavy body, she likes to like groom it. Not groom it. That sounds like a cat. Like brush it. So it's nice and like silky. I don't know, because she just doesn't. Those gross her out. They're like she doesn't like them. So she's comparing it to like if your great grandparent died, and like this is really weird. If they died and you're at their funeral and they're wearing like a jacket or something, and you take it off of their dead body and put it on, she's like that's what it feels like, because it's just like stale and like it's like these weird like translucent like hairs on it. So she'll like brush it to make it like silky and like sparkly.
Sparkly. I'm not even gonna ask about clothes and shoes and all that stuff and all that, but unless like that's something she wanted to bring up.
She's just saying she likes to be in the nude.
She likes to be in the nude. Natural. Is there anything else you wanted to say? Anything at all? It could be doesn't have to do with anything. It could be random, whatever.
She's talking to me about Australia. Okay. But it's not even, it's like she just saw it. It's just like, oh, I saw Australia.
Okay, that's good.
Okay. That's all.
I'm like preparing for some kind of prediction or something.
That's all. Just saw it.
Okay, well, how was Australia?
I mean, it was okay. No, I think it weirded her out. Alright, they're able to, and this is not something that she can really go too much in detail about, but they're capable of being like in a human body. So it's like she could be walking on the street, and she'll look like a human, but she's actually an alien. And that happens with a lot of people if they are from a different planet. It's like if you see somebody on the street, they could at one point have been alien, and they tend to be a little bit kind of awkward if they haven't yet gotten like a hang of their being a human, Mm-hmm. But they can also just kind of just like drop by, and then just like leave. And I guess that's what happened. She, for whatever reason, she never really comes here too much. But she was like on a mission, and she was in Australia. So she was walking, and she talked to somebody, and they talked to her back, and she's like, "Ooh," and just like walked away. I was like, I can't do this. Just because of the accent. It's so weird.
Oh my gosh. So then did you just like hijack a body and then jump in and then...
They can't talk about it.
Like, not even if it was like a clone? Nothing? Did you make...
All she's saying is it doesn't harm... It's like no humans are harmed in the making of I don't know, the mission. Nobody nobody's harmed. They don't mess with anybody. Nobody is like permanently scarred after. It's not like any weird thing where it's like this person was like like an alien was controlling them, and it's like this weird. It's nothing weird like that. But she just can't talk about
specifics.
That. Yeah.
Can you jump in my body? I'll let you.
No. I mean, she can like channel with you, but she can't like take over your body. It's just like they just can't do that. Like you're a robot, like it's like an alien. They can't do that.
Because I mean, we could have gone shopping. We could have gone to Disneyland. There's so many things you would have loved to do. Just saying, if you ever can, I'm open. Still no, nothing.
She's over next to you now.
What is she doing?
I saw her next to you. She was like popped out. She's with you now.
Where is she, over here?
I wish you could see her. It's so funny. She's like tapping on the camera and like breathing like like breathing on it. It's funny. No, that's all.
Okay. So until next time. Well, thank you so much, Josie P. Is she over here?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, Josie P. That
she's
was
like
awesome.
in front of you, though.
She's making fun of me? What is she doing?
No, she's in front of you.
She's in front of me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh,
triangle.
Oh, she wants the microphone. Okay, yeah, you can go ahead and take the microphone. Alrighty, well, Amber, thank you so much once again. We're going to have to continue on. Thinking of having her talk about unexplained photos that I saw around the internet. Is that something you're going to want to do, Josie P?
She's like being so weird. I think because nobody can see her. She's like breathing and she's like, yes! In the microphone.
That's so funny. Okay. Well, thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. Amber, thank you once again. And okay, alrighty. I guess until next time, thank you guys so much for watching. Take care.